Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome to GGW Monday Night Oblivion. My name is your host with the most attractive voice in all of Twitch.tv. My name is the one, the only wait, no, that's not my name. Let me try this again. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Scott. No. Damn it. God, what's my name again? Okay, I think I got it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GGW Oblivion. My name is your host with the most attractive voice in all of Twitch.tv. My name is the one and only one Weebone X Plays, but you know me as Dante Callahan. And what a night we have in store for you. But before we can begin, we get answers from the owner of GGW. We hear from Joshua Blaze. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we saw last week a tragedy as Malosi Hani laid down and gave the right to challenge briefcase to Evan McCarthy. But tonight, we finally hear the truth. Joshua Blaze finally explains what is going on between him and Evan and Malosi Hani. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring. He is the owner of GGW, Joshua Blaze! And oh my god. Wait a second. You see Malosi Hani beside him, but wait up. Look who's also beside him. It's the GGW stalker. The man who's been in the crowd, the man who's been at ringside for over 2 months now. The skeleton man is walking alongside Malosi Hani and Joshua Blaze. Is this thing on? Ladies and gentlemen of Las Vegas, Nevada, I welcome each and every one of you to my show. I welcome you all to GGW, the flagship show here on Twitch.tv. You know, my past few weeks as owner has been an eventful one. And while I've had to make some early business decisions for the betterment of the company, I haven't had the time to come out here and explain to all of you I haven't had the time to elaborate. So allow me to be open with you. Allow me to be honest. And allow me to introduce myself. My name is Joshua Blaze, and I am the owner of GGW. You see, ladies and gentlemen, you can boo me all you want, but that won't change a thing. I'm gonna come out here and I am going to talk into this microphone, and no one is going to cut me off. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time I bring the darkness to light. It is time that the backroom deals finally say hello to the public. And it's time for me to expose the biggest secret that this company has held behind closed doors for the last 3 years. You see, when I became owner of GGW, the previous management had to open up their books, had to open up the warehouse, the storage, and show me everything, the numbers, the math, and everything the company likes to keep hidden inside of offices. I had to see the numbers. I got to see the fiscal years about how much we made last year, how much we lost during the 9 months of cancellation. I got to see who was the biggest number, who was the biggest draw. And let me tell you this, the biggest draw ain't a classy man, it ain't Kalma. It is the protagonist of GGW. I am the biggest draw this company has ever seen, but I'm not here, to float my own boat. I'm not here to talk about how great I am as yo 2-time world champion, yo 2-time Fortune tournament winner, yo 2-time supremacy main eventer, but I'll keep it humble. And through the well house, ladies and gentlemen, through all of the cobwebs and dust, I had discovered something. Has any one of you asked yourselves, where did Cody Conway get the means to produce this company over 3 years ago and one fateful August day? A man that no one has held before, no one has ever heard of, randomly started up a company and had the biggest names on the indies immediately working for him. I mean, night one, you saw the likes of Hollywood Hansen. You saw the likes of Cyril Leoba. You saw the likes of Matt Havoc. Yeah, you won't boo for him. You saw the likes of Max Wolf. That's what I thought. And I had to think, I had to wonder, how did Cody Conway do it? How did he get the means to book all of these big talents, and how did he create Golden Gate Wrestling? And then I found it. In the deepest, darkest corner, I found that Cody Conway, the self-proclaimed self-made millionaire, didn't do it by himself. GGW wasn't built on the back of Cody Conway, no. It was built using him as a figurehead. And so I had to wonder, who really was the people behind Golden Gate Wrestling? Who really helped make this company? I walked into the Kirosimas, and it wasn't Cyril. It wasn't Kenji. I walked into the Hollywood's couple. I walked into Hollywood Hansen and Madison Hansen, and it wasn't dumb. I walked into every prestigious family. I walked into Joe Casper Sr. I walked into Leo Jackson. I walked over and over and all over the world, and then I got my answer. There was one family. One family that has both more world champions than any other. One family that has won countless amounts of briefcases, countless amounts of Wumbles. A family that have shown themselves to be the blue or black print of professional wrestling. A family that has both destroyed and lived through dreams. Stop me if you know who I'm talking about. A family that is figurehead, that's patriarch, the progenitor of all of it, is a two-time national champion. And he hid in plain sight this entire time. The same man who was tossed over the top rope and before letting go by Jaden Blake looked into the camera and gave a wink. The same man who went 60 minutes with Crashball in Japan. The same man who had defeated his own family in order to get where he is. And the man you never heard got released. This entire time, it's been so obvious. Ladies and gentlemen, the true creator of Golden Gate Wrestling was Evan McCarthy. And when I found this out, I figured it all out. The McCarthys helped fund Golden Gate Wrestling. And so, I talked to Evan. I told him what I found. I told him just about how I was going to win the lawsuit and become owner of Golden Gate Wrestling. And you know what Evan told me? Evan said, I know. I already talked to the judge. I already paid the commission fee for you. And Evan welcomed me into a circle all of you have never seen before. But it is time that we step out into the light. It is time that we show you all exactly who we are. My name is Joshua Blaze. And I am not just the owner of Golden Gate Wrestling. I am a proud member of GGW's own Illuminati. Right here, Evan McCarthy and Morosi Hani have welcomed us, has made the right choice to do what is best for Golden Gate Wrestling. And this man right here in the skull mask, I know you all have been wondering who exactly this is. And allow me to tell you this. This man is not somebody new. This man is not a Latone. He is not Max Wolf. He is not Cam Black. He is not Austin Campbell. This man is a face you see every single week. So I'll ask you. It is time we all play a game, ladies and gentlemen. Who could it be? But now that I have welcomed you all into the age of the Illuminati, allow me to tell you about tonight. I have made a choice. I have made a decision. I would like if our King of Genesis champion, Devin Abbott, would come out here tonight.
King is born. I told you before. A king is born. I told you before.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the King of Genesis champion, Devin Abbott. Congratulations on your win, Devin. How was your championship celebration?
Pretty good.
That title looks nice around your waist, huh?
Yeah, I think it suits me.
Good. However, I hope you're not looking forward to that match you gave AJ Cannon.
What do you mean by that?
Because AJ Cannon will be fighting for the King of Genesis title in a month. But he won't be fighting you. Devin Abbott, effective immediately, I have decided to strip you of the King of Genesis championship.
For what reason? You can't just strip me with no reason.
Oh, there is a reason. Mosi, please take the title from him. Devin, at Supremacy, you humiliated and embellished and tried to kill the company by, in the main event, taking a fight with an injured man. A match that was made official by an invalid contract. An invalid contract made by a drunk, which has been overturned by my personal judge, the Honorable Mike Speakerson. But don't you worry. Don't you get your panties in a twist, Devin. You don't gotta attack me. You don't gotta break my nose again, Devin. I see it in your eyes. God, I feel so bad for Abe. I hope you don't come back home looking like that. Oof. Devin, you're a gambling man, aren't you? You know, God hates a coward and all that.
What are you getting at?
Tonight, I want you to gamble. I want you to gamble with your wife. Because tonight, I'm going to do something epic. I'm going to do something grand. Tonight, in our main event of GGW Oblivion, there will be a 6-man championship scramble match. 30-minute time limit And whoever walks out with the most falls is Yo, King of Genesis champion. And I'll tell you this, Devin. In that match, you will be facing AJ Cannon. You will be facing Leo Jackson. You will be facing Kei Sasaki. You will be facing Evan McCarthy. And I'll leave the sixth slot open for whoever wants it most. So go along, Devin. You got a match to propel for.
You know what,
And I'll
Blaze?
tell you this.
You want to play games? Sure. Let's play games. I'll do this, and I'm going to walk out with that title once again, just like I always do.
I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. I hope all history doesn't get in the way of our newfound relationship. Owner to employee. Allow me to shake your hand and welcome you to the team.
I'm not shaking your hand. I have a match to prepare for.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Blaze is slapping Devin Abbott. Get him out of my ring. And ladies and gentlemen, Mostly Hani now trying to push Devin Abbott out the ring. See, Devin doesn't take too kindly to the sort of disrespect by Joshua Blaze. And you know what? You know what? That just proves my point. Each and every person in the locker room wants to disrespect me. You all want to play games with me? There was a kid yesterday. Kenji Katsioli. Tonight, you know what? Tonight, you find yourself in a handicap match. Against Morosi Hani and Evan McCarthy. Fuck it, I'll book Evan twice tonight. And I'm going to tell each and every one of you why you don't disrespect me. Ladies and gentlemen, Joshua Blaze making two improv two. Who's going to stop him? Val, did you not see what I sent you on Xbox? Yeah, I yeah. Oh, Kenji Katsuyori. Hawkins taking out Carl Johnson, and this is probably going to be a well, in terms of basketball, probably going to be a layup for the former flyweight champion Trey Watkins here tonight. As Trey Watkins looking to get back at the other Trey, to get back at his flyweight title. The man who went all in, the man who bet his career for the flyweight title. And tonight, Trey Watkins is looking to defeat Carl Johnson here tonight. Yeah, I think the Loyalty Embassy may not be far behind. You know, we possibly hear from them later on tonight. Yeah, I think Trey Lockins, a man who, honestly, was a great flyweight champion. We saw him all the time on the International Super Tour. Now looking to go to All Falls Down and look to recapture his flyweight title. But first, he gotta go through Carl Johnson. Trey Lockins is honestly one of my favorite professional wrestlers to watch. He's so energetic, he's so charismatic, he is so, like, skillful. He kind of reminds me of watching Kevin Durant in his prime on the Oklahoma City Thunder. And enters next, his opponent, looking to live the dream, representing the Dropkick Johnsons, Carl Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, his great-grandfather created a dropkick, and now he is possibly one dropkick away from going at Trey Adonis. As we see here in picture, Kenji Caccioli getting ready for his handicap match coming up soon. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, ding. Oh, wait a second. Trey Watkins pulling Johnson off the top, and Watkins going immediately after Johnson. Big arm drag there. Trey Watkins looking to hit this way up to go after that title, and a big moonsault. Nicely done. And these two flyweights going immediately quick. And now, wasting Johnson in trouble. Watkins going after that arm. A little bit of a soccer ball kick to the arm. And now grabbing the waist back. Suplex. No, bulldog by Carl Johnson. And off the ropes. Knee by Johnson. Johnson now in the corner to the middle up. Looking to fly. Hops up. Elbow drop. No. Watkins moves. Watkins now looking. Rolls to Boston Crab, pulls him in, pulling out that leg, trying to nullify the drop kick. Kicks him off. Johnson back to his feet. You know, Johnson. Oh, drop kicks the leg. That's the first drop kick. He has a history of leg injuries. Let's not forget what Carl Johnson suffered by the hands of James Midas. Iowa slip, sends him into the corner. Vojo gets in the way though, and comes back around with a forearm. Watkins sends Johnson in the corner, rolls through. We're gonna come back around. Hip attack comes back around. Carl Johnson off the ropes. Wilbur rolls out the way. Oh no, dodge. Caught him, grabs the arm. Willie Otto. Soccer ball kick, lifts him up. Drop kick! A second drop kick! Well, he hit a third one. Into the corner. Chop. Comes back around. Will we see it? A third drop kick! No way. Elbows. And now, lifts him up. Oh, atomic drop. Lifts him back up. Atomic drop. Iowa slap into the corner. Big drop kick. Drop kick to Johnson. And a second drop kick. And now, the FOMO flyweight champion Trey Watkins heading to the top to make something drop. Could it be a massive flop? Crossbody! Big crossbody there. Watkins now looking ahead. Will that be it? 1-2 kick out. No. I think a lot of people are excited to see the Trey versus Trey battle. And we're about to see it here. Trey Watkins moonsault. Oh, wait a second. Drop kick into the ropes. Will he come back around? It's the 6-9. Oh, big drop kick section. The 6-1 drop kick. Oh, now to the top to make it drop. Will it be a massive flop? Or could we see a drop kick? No, moves out the way. Watkins in the corner. Super kick. 1, 2, thanks for coming. Kick out by Johnson. Johnson kicks out. And now for German. No, Evan move out the way. Now, wait a second. Will Bell, nicely done there by Carl Johnson. Carl now drop kicks the leg. Coming back around now. Kicks and kicks and kicks. Beautifully done there by Carl Johnson. And now, soccer ball kick here. I think he's trying to live the dream of his great-grandfather, the man who created the drop kick, Abe Johnson. Has him up. Fireman's carry rolls through with a little bit of green bay plunge. Coming back around. Big splash. He splashed him from the top. 1, 2, and a kick out. Not enough to put away the FOMO champion. But Johnson is a whole head of steam with a missile elbow. Lifts him up, but no Watkins. Dragon screw. Back to the leg. Watkins now. Single leg. That's his good drop kicking leg. Pulling back on the drop kick leg. Oh, no, now lifts him up, has him up, drops him with the body slam. Rolls him through, now holds on to the arm, oh no. Went on that back, in the face. Big Wentrill, messing up that pretty boy face of Trey Watkins. Johnson trying to do whatever it takes to live his dream. Slips the leg, rolls through, wait a moment. German suplex. Rolls him through. Trey now. Iowa slip into the corner. Hip attack. Comes back around. Rolls through. From the corner. Comes back in a big cannonball. Signature Trey Watkins. Trey now looking for that combo. He hit the 1-2 piece. Now we're going to give him that Popeye's biscuit. Full arm. Comes back around. Beautifully done. And a knee by Watkins. Coming back around, lifts him up, has him up, able to fight out, elbow to the knee by Watkins. Now, Johnson in the corner, we're going to come back around, will we hit it, will we see it, could we be it right here, right now, off the roof, oh my goodness, this gets big boot right there by Trey Watkins. Trey kick to the midsection. Main event driver. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Thanks for coming, Carl. You over 1-2. Oh my goodness. Carl Johnson just kicked out the main event driver. How in the hell did someone like Carl Johnson kick out? Wait a second. Watkins got sent, knee down, roundhouse. Back to his feet. Cole, do whatever it takes. Big drop kick. Come on, Johnson. Live your dream. Drop, Johnson. Here it comes. Oh my God, caught him. Power bomb by Watkins. Watkins in the corner. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations right here. And now, wait a second. Drop kicks the leg. Drop kick to the leg. Senton. Springboard. Moonsault. Combination. Watkins. Now. Oh, moves out the way. Moves out the way of the elbow. And now, grabs the waist. German suplex. Watkins now trying to lift him up. Grabs the waist. German suplex. One more time. One more time. One more time. Grabs the waist. Back suplex. Nicely done. Senton to the back. Look at the back. Look at the body of Johnson. Johnson definitely feeling the pain. Watkins could be looking to put away Johnson right here. This could be all see low too. Wait a second, look for the elbow. But no, Watkins. Caught with a senton. Johnson has to do it right here. Johnson has to do it right here. Oh, hammerlock. Drops him on the back. And now, wait a second, grabbing the wrist and stomps and stomps and stomps. Look for a way to wrap it home. And now, off the ropes, full arm. Coming back around, drop kick, another drop kick, another drop kick. Johnson, moonsault, nicely done. 1, 2, kick out by Watkins. Grabbing the leg, Johnson now, kick to the leg. No way, Johnson. Kicks him off, and now, springboard drop kick, no! Watkins from the Kodo, super kick! One super kick, and it could be over for Johnson. Johnson now in trouble. He's looking for the super kick. And now, wait a second, whoa up, fake scissors. 1, 2, Johnson's holding the rope. 3, he's holding the rope, and Johnson wins. Johnson rolls up Watkins. Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner. And the new #1 contender for the Flyweight Championship, Cole Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Johnson is coming for Trey Adonis. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe it. Johnson picks up a win here against the former flyweight champion. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will see the debut of Joe Nof as he takes on Alexander. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Joe Nof versus Alexander Ferro. Alexander Ferro, formerly known as, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Joe Nof making his GGW debut against Alexander Ferro. Alexander Ferro, formerly known as Ferro Uno. The original Ferro lost his mask to Antonio Santana a few months ago. And now, will the new and improved Alexander Ferro be able to pick up a win? Fine contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Alexandria, Egypt, he is Alexander Ferro. So he lives on in all the fellow clones. And interesting next, his opponent, making his GGW debut from Wayne, Michigan. He is Joe Nof. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this 19-year-old kid, Joe Nof, we're going to make his debut here in GGW. Yeah, see what he's all about. Standing in at 5'10", 258 pounds. Got his start in amateur wrestling. Let's see, this young man from Wayne, Michigan. They call him the North Star. We gotta see if this young man has what it takes here as he takes on GGW's favorite gatekeeper, Alexander Ferro. Don't know too much about this young man, but let's see if he can impress us here on Monday Night Oblivion. Isn't this Lamstein? And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, ding, ding. Alexander Ferro and Joe Nof. These two circling around the ring and a calling up a tie-up here. Joe Nof, as we know, got his start in amateur wrestling. And now, look at this. They're going to take the waist. They're going to take the waist there. And now, pulls Ferro into a pin. Not even a one. Ferro trying to get back to his feet. Calling elbow. I was slipped there by Nof. Nof now. Big slam down. Takes him to the ground. One. Kick out. Lift him off his feet. And now, wait. Double leg takedown. Slips the leg. And now unloading down. Nof all over him. Now overhead kick down. Ferro now. Calling elbow. Trying to slow down Nof. But Nof, like I said, got his history in wrestling. And you see he's able to perfectly grab the wrist. But Alexander Ferro able to grab the wrist, pulls him into an arm submission hold. Nof immediately able to turn it back around. Big headlock there. And an elbow to the back. You see that expert. Look at the way he able to just smoothly grab the wrist there. Ferro able to grab the wrist back. Hammerlock here, locked in. If he's able to get back around, full arm to the back, trying to pull him away from the ropes. But now, Nof pulls him down to a chin hold. and slowing down Fellow right here. And an elbow to the left. It's Soto. No, it's all over Fellow. Impressive showing so far. As now Alexander Fellow trying to fight out the chin walk. Able to fight out, grabs the wrist, has Nof down. Hammerlock, back in the hammerlock position. And a forearm to the back. Able to turn him around. Chin hold, this time has Nof for the chin hold. See the crowd trying to give some momentum, trying to give some energy to Nof to fight out this chin hold. And here he comes. Stunner! Big stunner there by Nof. Nof now takes advantage, kick to the midsection. Neck breaker, but no, Fellow able to break out. Neck breaker of his own. Big neck breaker to Nof. Fellow now lifts him up, maybe trying to speed it up. Will the Luchador be able to speed it up here tonight? Sends him in the corner. Building up some momentum. Big forearm. Calling him up. Out the corner. Hurricane Rana. Beautifully done there. Hook of the leg to Nof. One. Kick out at one. Oh, wait a moment. Fellow could be looking to fly. Big, oh my God, what a suicide dive! Takes out Nof. The young man being outclassed by the world's greatest luchador. Sends Nof back in. Looking to fly now. Back into the wing. Hurricane Rana caught powerbomb by Nof. And Nof slowing it down, going after that leg. Yeah, I think Nof now. I don't know what he has to offer. I don't know what he looks to end the match with. Now will perform, but no, Fellow able to move out the way. Fellow now rolls through. Trying to walk into La Mystica. But no, a rope break. Can he pull him back in? Trying to walk it back in, but Nof won't allow it. Nof now lifts him up. Tombstone slam. 1, 2, and a kick out. Impressively done there. Tombstone slam. And now heading to the middle rope. Looking to fly. Big drop kick. That lifts him back to his feet and drops him with that Uranage. Going him back, and look at this. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Look at the athleticism being able to deadlift him over his Soto's military press style and drops him. Off the ropes, one and elbow drop, beautifully done. And now, Nof, big kick again. Deadlifts him, has him in the Soto position, and now, oh my goodness, what a dominator. Could that be OC Woke now? 1, 2, and a kick out by Fellow. Nof lifts him back to his feet, big right, and another right. Has him up, wait a moment. L-weight class, drops him with the L-weight class. Fellow to the ropes, Nof now. Has him off the ropes. Oh, what a kapow kick! The explosiveness of this young man now. 1, 2, and a kick out. In the corner, what is he looking for? Fellow trying to get back to his feet. Nof. Oh, what I said, caught! Caught by Alexander. Fellow now looking for a German suplex. 1, 2, and a kick out by Nof. Fellow heading to the top. Cubby looking for his comeback. No, knocks him off. Nof knocks him off. He went to dive. He saw him hit him in the leg right there. And Nof now drops him with a DDT. And if I'm Nof, I could be looking to wrap this up. I could be looking to put away Fellow once and for all. Nof Head in. No way. What is this? Rolls in and a drop kick. Just the distance he needed and a big crossbody. But no, Fellow able to move. Fellow able to move out the way. Fellow's able to move out the way. Facebuster. Facebuster moves out the way now. 1, 2, kick it. Reverse this and then beat me. Off the ropes, here comes Fellow. Big monkey flip, nicely done. Fellow with the monkey flip. Fellow now, heading to the top. Walk a little bit towards me, I'm gonna dive, reverse it, and then, you do your thing. Fellow, we're gonna fly. Big Hurricane Rana, no, moved out the way. No, Fellow to move out the way now. No, now. Pops him up. And 2, and F5. A catch in F5 now. 1, 2, 3. And Joe Noth puts away Fellow pretty convincingly and dominating faction here tonight. And a big win here for his debut, picking up a win on his first night here. And Joe Noth picks up a win. But ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will see Kei Sasaki in action. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Kei Sasaki. Ladies and gentlemen, Kei Sasaki, the last time we saw him was a few weeks ago when we saw a whole different side, maybe the true side of Kei Sasaki come out. And tonight, possibly we saw Kei Sasaki's darkness come to light. But tonight, he takes on Konoha in a battle of some of Japan's greatest experts. You know, one thing GGW prides its on is its rich Asian history. You know, we have trendsetters like Kenji Kirishima and Cyril Aoba and Kei Sasaki. And then you have the future people like Ryuji, Nobunaga, Konoha, Kenji Katsuyori. GW stays with Asians. And it sounded a lot better in my head. But the new style, the new look of Kei Sasaki, I don't know if I can call him the Monin Star anymore. I don't know of what to call him, honestly. And enters next his opponent, Konoha. Ladies and gentlemen, Konoha coming out here tonight to take on Kei Sasaki. An excellent Japanese competitor and performer. A man who is all about respect and a man who is all about honor. This is probably my least favorite Gunna song ever, by the way. And here we go. This matchup is next after commercial. We go, ladies and gentlemen. Ding, ding, ding. Kei Sasaki and Konoha going one-on-one, and look at the new look on Kei Sasaki here tonight. Dressed in all black, gone is the blonde hair, and wow, toning his back. You saw Konoha try to give Sasaki respect, and Kei stepped out, and it's getting in the face of the crowd. 1, 2. See, Konoha does not appreciate that. Oh, trying to stop. I'm trying to get ahead of Kei. But oh, look at that. Kei now walking past him. And again with his back turned to Konoha. Konoha is getting disrespected. And now Kei backing away, but Konoha now able to walk away. Caught by Kei. Kei now sends him into the corner. And oh my God. Straight to the back of the spine against those stone buckles, and again disrespecting Konoha here tonight. And now tossing him up and down around the ring, now has him against those ropes. And oh my goodness, oh, trying to go for a hustle, but no, Konoha, DDT to Kei, DDT to Kei. Overhand chop by Konoha. Konoha now trying to get him in a strike exchange. And an overhand chop, but no, K isn't going to just give him a free one. K isn't going to give him a free one, but an overhand chop down and a jab. Oh, kick to the midsection. Chop. Chop. You see K breaking all the customs, all the traditions. Big overhead chop down, big right. Back elbow. These two are starting to brawl. This ain't an all from. This is a spot and a big dragon screw. Oh my god, trying to tweak the knee of the man known as Konoha. Back after that leg now, continuing to just run circles around Konoha. Continuing down, just slow down Konoha on the flow. Keisaki, extremely different style here tonight. Taking it at his pace, catching that leg, and a dragon screw out the Kono. Completely different style, completely different approach here. As Kei Sasaki now trying to destroy, trying to dismantle that leg of Konoha. And look at that, just standing over him and talking to him. He's mocking him. He's saying that he's unimpressed. Arms crossed, back turned. Hey, second, here comes Konoha. Konoha, wait a moment. Roll up on Sasaki. 1, 2, and a kick out. Iowa slip, sends him into Kono. Chopped out by Konoha. And now chop, 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 chop. One more, no. Saikun, and a big fake out jab there. Konoha now off the ropes. Big Warrior ducks under off the ropes. Warrior caught it, stays on his feet, skate back to his feet, and a power knee there by Konoha. Konoha, what a knee. A knee hidden in the wave. And now these two face to face. Even Kay is a little impressed with that, and Konoha takes a bow. And a chop unloading there. Chop again, unloading on Konoha. Kick to the midsection. And now, into the Kono and another chop. Another chop. A third one, no. Kick to the midsection. Oh, double chop though. Straight to the midsection and elbow. K sends him into the Kono. Chop. Another one, no. Kick to the midsection. Konoha fighting back, sends K in the Kono. Off the ropes, here he comes. Big uppercut, sends him off. Grabs the waist, back suplex. Got it with a seal drop, back suplex by Konoha. Konoha in the Kono. Looking to come out. Ducks the Lariat, comes back with a Lariat. And an elbow drop by Sasaki. And another one. K now unloading ruthless elbows. Paying for 1, 2, and a kick out by the man known as Konoha. Yeah, I think Konoha might be impressive here tonight. The way he's able to take the offense from K. But K now rolling forearm. You saw the way he just right up that chin, mercilessly trying to disembulk and trying to destroy in shadow, just like that jaw. Now able to catch the combo. Oh, that chop, a chop. Another one. Oh, that chop, a chop. No, card coming. Forearm. Caught it. Big chop, knocks him down. Catches a leg, knocks him down. K off the ropes, senton moves. K caught with an X-handle by Konoha. Konoha trying to bring that leg back. No way. Deadlift power bomb. No, fight out. K now. Snapdragon. No, arm drag. Konoha back to his feet. Konoha now. DDT. Tilt the low DDT. Impressive though. And now, this has been a fucking crazy match. Oh, Oh my God! Kanoha! Pops maybe punishing Kei Sasaki for his missed detail and now pulling at that jaw. Yeah, I think Kei Sasaki, a man who's showing a different side of himself. Gone is the bright colors, gone's all the pink and the blondes. And now it's just pure darkness. It's Black Hole with a drop kick to the knee. That's the same leg he was working on earlier. The same leg he was trying to destroy earlier. And now look at that. Single leg. Knee ball. Knee ball's locked in. Rolls Trill. Wait a second. Sends him into the Kono. Uppercut off of the Kono. Off the ropes. Oh, Mongolian chop. Chop. There he comes off the ropes. Oh, and wow, look at that. Look at that. Disrespecting. Kanoa, look behind you. Kanoa, what's the drill? Roll up by Kanoa. 1, 2. Kick out by K. Now, soccer ball kick by Kanoa. Kanoa now. Oh, one more time going after that back. Knee to the back there. Nicely done. Imagine what it would mean for the career of Kanoha if he's able to defeat Kei Sasaki. Knee to the back, K moves, K now. Oh my goodness, the Morning Star connects. Out of nowhere, almost took his head off. 1, 2, and a kick out. And now, chop, 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 overhand chop, ducks under. Chop, chop, chop. Rolling forearm. Grabs the leg. Wait a moment. Oh my God, a punch to the midsection. That was the stomach right there. And I grab that wrist. Grab those legs there. What is Kanoha doing? Grabbing that knee ball, putting the presso on Kei Sasaki, trying to show Kei what it felt like. Can he pull back on that leg? Can he? But no. Kei able to fight out. Kei now. Wait a moment. Pulls him up. TK. No. Fights out the TKO. Caught him. Pulls him in. Ducks under the lariat. Big arm drag. Kanoha. It's about to do it. Pulls him in. Forearm to the back of the head. Big forearm. Hook him away. Gone. Kei Sasaki 1, 2, and a kick out by Kei. Kanoha was a second away for putting away the Japanese icon. Knee to the arm down. And an elbow drop, just trying to unload there, trying to keep Kei down. Double wrist hold. Carmen Goye. 1, 2, kick out. Kanoha now. Wait a moment. Chop. Massive chop there, just unloading on the chest. Kei, what a chop! And now Kei starting to feel that Japanese pride inside him. Maybe the real Kei isn't too far back down, and a chop. Oh, wait a moment, pulls him in. 1 in a million. 1 in a million. And now he says, and now he's mocking him. He's taunting him. He's calling him stupid. 1, 2, 3. Here's your winner, Kei Sasaki. And Kei, oh my God. Kei, what are you doing? Kei, what are you doing? The match is over, Kei. The match is over, and a top rope TKO to Kanoha. And now standing over Kanoha. Wait a moment. Look behind you. Look behind you, Kei. And a massive form. Massive forearm just knocked him silly. Can't get it back to his feet. Looking, booted elbow. Justin Kirisima looking for the booted elbow. Drop him, Justin. Drop him. He's gonna do it. K's trying to save himself. K's trying to save himself. K out the leg. And K now was a milliseconds away. Milliseconds away from feeling the bone and hammer of Justin Kirisima. I'ma get you! I told you I'ma get you, Kay! I told you! But ladies and gentlemen, we go back to commercial break. Justin Kirisima coming outside to check on Kanoha. Kanoha is going to have to be taken to the back after that top rope TKO, and when we come back. after most of Blake. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a 2-on-1 handicap match. Introducing first, they are the team of Evan McCulphy. It's Golden Gate 2K. And Mowosi Honey. Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now we know, as we heard from audio tonight, why Evan is back. And it was revealed that the McCulphys were the one who secretly funded GGW all along. And tonight, Evan McCulphy, a man who has been undefeated since returning. This man has won 4 matches in 1 week. Explain to me how that's possible. So on Monday and Tuesday, he had 2 matches. And but as we know, the right to challenge briefcase, Evan McCulphy won the briefcase from Mowosi Honey. Thank you, I appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is not Evan McCulphy's typical theme song. Perhaps this is something new here tonight. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I don't. You know me, I'll take anybody as long as they're cool. Thank you, King Space's fire alarm. I appreciate it. Don't worry. And introducing next, their opponent. He is Kenji Katsuyori. Well, ladies and gentlemen, made his debut a week ago. And let's talk about it. Not only did he defeat the man known as Bladen Machado, but Kenji Katsuyori was ringside during the introduction of the new owner of GGW, Joshua Blaze, and he stepped in and intervened on Song Godola's half, taking down Evan McCulphy and stopping the bloodshed. Kenji Katsuyori tonight he might pay for his good deeds. Tonight, he might have to pay for his good deeds, because how the hell do you beat Evan McCulphy? But also, look at the size of the man with him, Mowosi Honey. But ladies and gentlemen, this match is up next after most of Blake. GG. And gentlemen, here we go. Kenji Katsuyori versus Evan McCarthy and Melossi Hani. And look at this, Evan tagging in Hani. He's letting the big man go first.